So go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
Hello, my name is Fred.
And Fred, how long have you been a patient with Dr. Lipinski?
Well, I learned today it's been 15 years, though
Wow.
It doesn't seem that long.
So, what brought you to NUCCA in the first place? What were you experiencing?
I had an accident that happened. A big tent pole fell on me, and I was in extreme pain in my low back. I had tried a couple different chiropractors and eventually ended up going to see who at that time was a leading edge surgeon.
Wow.
Who, quite frankly, when he found out I didn't have insurance, he kind of shooed me out of his office like a chicken.
Wow.
But he did tell me to try Pilates and some other things, and so actually Dr. Craig was kind of my last resort.
Mm-hmm. So, what was your body experiencing from that pole accident? What did that look like?
Oh, well, it was just extreme pain and very restricted movement. I've always tried to be somewhat exercise orientated, and of course I couldn't do anything at that point. Spent a lot of time on my back on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you came in, you had your first adjustment. Did you see things improve immediately, or was it more gradually?
No, it was definitely much more gradual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me it wasn't a quick turnover at all, but that was because of what had happened before.
Right. Pretty extreme.
Yeah, it was rather
Situation.
extreme.
Yeah. So what kind of improvements did you see happening gradually?
Well, throughout the years, I've been a patient of Dr. Craig's for a number of years now, and in there was a 3-year interval when I was in Argentina.
Oh, wow.
And so at that time there wasn't much. When I came back, I think it was nearly 30 pounds out on my
Wow.
legs, and so we kind of had to start over a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the last couple of years, there's been quite an improvement, I would say. It just seems like there were layers he had to work through, and then finally, here, right at the last couple of years, something really clicked in the way it was supposed to, and I didn't think I'd ever be able to do the things I'm doing now.
So what things are you able to do now that you weren't able to do?
Well, like last week, I was working on building a rock wall.
Oh, wow.
Lifting rocks, but even before that, the last 6-8 months, I've been experimenting. One type of exercise I really miss was like running.
Oh, yes. You said you were on your back most of the time, just in pain.
15 years ago, yeah.
And now you're able to build a rock wall.
Yeah, now, well, I didn't really build it, I was helping build
That's
it. That's
amazing, though.
Yeah.
That's a huge turnaround.
Yeah, I think
Wow,
so too.
that's
yeah.
amazing. Well, if someone else was looking at NUCCA and thinking, especially maybe looking at a surgeon, it sounds like that's where you were at, and they had an opportunity to check NUCCA out before they had surgery, what would you?
Well, of course, I would definitely recommend that they try it. Everything has its place, and not that I'm totally against surgery under the right circumstances, but and not that I think, for most people, I mean, I've had a number of different treatments and things, and how this all works together, I don't know, but I do know that I feel like NUCCA was very much a core. I don't think I would be where I'm at today if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would say, and just to be patient with it.
Yes.
Like I said, it's been 15 years, and really it's only been the last. Well, I can remember when I started with Dr. Craig, that was my goal, was to be able to go to South America for that time. Well, that did happen. I don't think that would have happened otherwise. And then since then, it's been like little stages.
Yeah.
So it's been a while, but I feel like I wouldn't be sitting here like this today if it hadn't been for the treatment he's been giving.
Wow, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you're welcome.
it.
Yeah, you're welcome.